Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Rees, and I'm here to bring a message to whomever this resonates with. Let's dive. Let's dive right in, y'all. Let's get the messages that y'all need to hear right now. What is it that y'all need to hear from me? Reclaim your power. Honor your word. I knew it. I knew this card was coming out next. I was like, they about to say honor your word. I knew it, because do I have a message for y'all? Man, I had a download, but I thought that was for me. I'll send it to you guys. Give me a second. Follow your heart. Man, it's all about you, okay? Screw what anybody else has to say right now, how anybody else sees you living your life, what direction anybody else wants you to walk in, to be, to aspire to be, whatever. This has nothing to do with anyone else. Reclaim your power. Honor your word. Follow your heart. In every single card, I knew these cards were going to come out. Once I saw the first one, I was like, oh, this is about you. Every single card talking about you, your power, your word, your heart. Not no one else's power, not nobody else's heart. You ain't following nobody else's heart. Even if someone says, oh, I just want the best for you. I just want you to strive. I have the best interest. I mean, well, that's nice. But at the end of the day, they're not you. These are your steps. This is your journey, okay? This is your path. And it's not for anybody to decide how you walk it or when you're going to walk it. Sometimes you're not even on the timeline that you're supposed to be to fulfilling your destiny, to mastering whatever it was that you were supposed to come here to master. Sometimes you haven't hit that timeline yet. But it's not for anybody else to steer you along the way but your spirit team and source, okay? That's not for anybody else to do. So reclaim your power, honor your word, and follow your heart. This has everything to do with you. You are calling your power back right now and standing in it. And you're going to be, I have a feeling the chariot's going to come out too. But you're standing in your power so grounded, so firm in the cement. I'm talking your feet are cemented in the ground, okay? Someone pushed you, you tackle a little bit, but you're standing right there. Like the little blow up people at the car washes. Like they be falling, they be limping, like, you know, but they ain't going to tumble over. Like they ain't going all the way down. You standing firm, okay? That's you right now. Reclaim your power, honor your word. Can't nobody's opinion, just anything, their thoughts, decisions, no one else's anything can push you off of where you're standing. So even if where you're standing right now is uncertain, is a little foggy, where you don't necessarily know your next step or what's going to happen to you tomorrow, a year from now, or whatever. At the very least, you are following your intuition, okay? So everything that you're doing, all your steps are directly aligned with who you are on the inside. Your insides, like literally, you are the compass. Your insides are telling you how to navigate, where to go to. You know that if something is off, you're not going to go for it. You know if you feel unwelcome someplace, you're not going to stay there. If something doesn't feel right for you, you're not going to entertain it at all. So reclaim your power. This is you stepping back from everything else that everybody else wants you to be. Even yourself. Like you could have forced yourself into certain places before when you knew that you actually don't resonate with this place at all. It is not in alignment with who you actually are, okay? Definitely incompatible. But you're being true to yourself now. Honor your word. That is the overall energy. You're being true to yourself and just getting serious and being like, you know what, actually, I know what I stand for. I know how I feel. I know where I belong. You're not dimming your light anymore. You're not shrinking yourself to fit in anybody else's box. You are making sure that you take up space, but your own space. You're not looking to merge into anybody else's lane. You're not looking to do it anybody else's way. You just want to live in your fullest authenticity, and you're not wasting any more time doing it, okay? So reclaim your power and follow your heart. It's like follow your heart. You're making a decision rapid. It's like fast. Like why waste any more time? I've wasted enough time not being who I am. I finally got the aha moment. Why not turn up my swag right now? So, I feel like a lot of you guys are about to just put on, okay? If you aren't glowing right now, you're about to be, but you don't care for anybody else's nothing anymore. You're definitely activating main character energy, and you is walking like this world is your runway. This world is your stage. Reclaim your power, follow your heart. Yeah. Honor your word. Some of y'all could be doing a lot of things that are different, taboo, something that you would have never thought of. Like some of y'all could have always wanted to be a zookeeper. And someone could have told you there's not enough money in zookeeping. I don't even know how much a zookeeper is. This is just an example. I mean, how much zookeepers make. This is just an example. But you could have had like a dream to do something different. Like something, it's always been my dream to work on boats. Like it's always been my dream to do, you know, something out of the ordinary, like a doctor or a lawyer or a teacher, occupations that are more popular, common, they tell you to strive for from young. I see you doing something a little different. And at one point you were like, you know what, maybe everybody is right. Let me do something that is a lot safer. Let me do something that does promise a lot more stability. But sometimes that's actually counterproductive. You going against everything that you are, everything that you stand for, you trying to do this job to fit into a box, but you're just going to waste all those years there being miserable. So are you truly living? You're supposed to dive into your niche. You're supposed to get really deep into your desires, your talents, your skills, or whatever, because you doing that makes you alive, and that liveliness offers something to the world. You can't offer anything if you're drained. If you're going to a place that drains you, a job that's draining you, an environment that's draining you, that means you have nothing to offer to the world. But if you're following your dreams, it's something about that, whatever that you're engaging in, that lights you up. It makes you want to be vibrant. Like now you're vibrating and you're spreading that love, that that positive energy amongst others. That's what the world needs, okay? The world doesn't need you to be a lawyer. For whoever was called to be a lawyer, the world needs that person to be a lawyer. But the world doesn't need you to be a lawyer all because it comes with a good paycheck. That's not how it goes. Honor your word. Reclaim your power and follow your heart, okay? It's going to lead you to some very, very beautiful places. Big places too. Screw what everybody else thinks. The Lovers. As a first card. Interesting. Hold up. Six of Pentacles. Ooh, this is beautiful. So the Lovers coming out as the first card, especially when we were talking about you, like your. There's a balance, a harmony within. You have an inner harmony right now, and maybe that's why you like decided to no longer waste any more time. You no longer want to procrastinate on the things that are for you, the life that you are meant to live, because your inner world is reflecting that. Your inner world is already embodying that. So you did good, because it's an inside job first, and then as within, so without. Then your outer world reflects what's going on within. You've cleaned up your inner world so much that you are literally so balanced, so harmonized. You're one with source. All right, y'all, like a trio right now. With your mind, body, and soul here. Soul being the source. But yeah, everything is in alignment. Everything is in true alignment. And when you have that, boom, here comes the Six of Pentacles. It's like you're opening different portals of your energy now, to where you're clearing out blocks. Everything's able to come in for you, raining in for you. The Six of Pentacles, like I said, as within, so without. It's an energy of balance. That's that harmony with the Lovers. The two people on a card, stay naked. The two people on a card, that energy of balance. You can even see here on the Six of Pentacles, where is it? This person is holding a scale right here, if it focuses. This person is holding a scale right here, and that scale like signifies that scale signifies the balance, the duality, the as within, the so without. All right, but yeah, starting within, it's definitely an inside job, and you cleaned up really nice. So you should be expecting beautiful things to come in now, as there are no blockages and you are experiencing true harmony. This doesn't have anything to do with anybody else. So nobody else's opinions could act as a block like they did before. Nobody else's anything outside of you can act as anything like it did before. This is literally just you. So reclaim your power, honor your word, follow your heart. There's no room for anybody else. This is total harmony. And because you have total harmony, as within, so without. So your outside world is about to look so beautiful. Very harmonious. Super harmonious. Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, so someone has planted some seeds. maybe you should be planting seeds right now. Hold on. Four of Wands. In line with the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I know you were harmonious. I knew that. The as within, the so without. We knew that. Happy home and all that stuff. Give me a second. Nine of Wands. Hangman. Ah! Told you the Chariot was going to come out. There you go. Not the last card, though. Troll. All right, so I feel like somebody needs to be planting seeds right now. The Seven of Pentacles sits as the overall energy because reclaim your power, honor your word, follow your heart. It's like do something right now and keep, not just right now, but right now while the energy is potent because it's really high in your vortex right now. I don't know if this is your solar plexus. Maybe you have something that's super, super active and it's best to work with this energy as it's so active. Not saying that if you try this a month from now, 2 months from now, it's not going to work. It's just while you have all the energy on your side to transmute, go ahead and plant seeds that your tomorrow self is going to thank you for. So reclaim your power, follow your word, honor your word, follow your heart. Plant those seeds that align with all of that align with reclaiming your power and align with honoring your word and align with following your heart. If you are an artist and you like to paint and you haven't painted it in a while, to reclaim your power, honor your word, and follow your heart, go ahead, take out an easel and a canvas and do a little something. They don't got to be extravagant, but plant those seeds. Because you planting that seed could inspire you, or motivate you to keep going the next day and, to build something. It starts off small, faith of a mustard seed, but then it keeps growing, okay? The more you feed it, the more attention you give it, it grows. So plant those seeds now that have everything to do with you, honoring your word and reclaiming your power. Everything that resonates with you, everything that has to do with you, do something in alignment with that. Do something in the physical that aligns with that, okay? If you know you are a health fanatic and you care about your health a lot, you advocate for the health of others, eat something today that, is going to be beneficial for you next week. Don't sit there and eat the box of donuts. Go ahead and, have the smoothie bowl or something. Like something that your tomorrow self is going to thank you for. I know that was a very shallow example, but that was the first thing that came to my mind. I hope you guys are getting it. What I'm basically saying is like, however you do things as you're reclaiming your power, right? However you're doing things in this new season to align with this new version of yourself, do acts in alignment with that, all right? Don't just let it go to waste to be like, oh yeah, this is who I am now, and that's it. Like, how is this who you are now? What decisions have you made in alignment with this? What habits have you established that are in alignment with this? Do something that solidifies in the ether that, oh, actually, this is your footprint now. This is the trail that we're leaving. Okay, so this is who this person is now. This is the habits that they've been doing. And like, you see how I keep doing this? This is you doing it repetitively, day after day. Because after a while, when you look back after those times that you've done those new habits, they become permanent habits. These are no longer habits. They're now a lifestyle, okay? So plant these seeds now that your tomorrow self is going to thank you for. Is going to show very beneficial, and your tomorrow self is going to thank you, okay? Because the Four of Wands is here, and that is in line with the Six of Pentacles. So like happy home, feeling good about yourself, everything coming together. It's literally like a reclaim your power kind of thing, okay? So definitely plant those seeds because it's shown to be super, super beneficial right now. You have the Nine of Wands that's coming out right after the Four of Wands, and it could have been some time. Like, you could have been fed up. You had to have been led to a moment of you being like, all right, I literally can't take no more of this. I can't take me not being myself. I can't take being somebody else. All right, so maybe you had an out-of-body experience, but you were over it, living the life that you were living where you're like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not playing small for anybody anymore. I'm not dimming my light. Y'all just gonna get what y'all get, okay? This is who I am. So I'm seeing this decision, this whatever transformation that you're experiencing right now, came after a period of you being fed up, which maybe your own BS, but it doesn't even have to be your own BS. Maybe it was life circumstances. Maybe it was your environment. Maybe it was what you were settling for in life, the things that you were attracting, it was something where you were just like, I'm done with this, I'm transmuting energy. So you reclaimed your power, you honored your word, and you followed your heart, and that shifted things in a big way. The Hangman, the Eight of Wands, and the Chariot. Yeah, that definitely shifted things in a big way. What happened was you just woke up with the hangman, the eight of wands, and the chariot. You literally woke up and was just like, I'm better than this. I'm bigger than this. I'm going to make something happen for me right now. No, I don't see the circumstances that I want. I'm going to make the circumstances that I want. That's the chariot. I knew that card was going to come out. With the reclaim your power, honor your word, follow your heart. It's like nobody could tell you what to do. Nobody could tell you otherwise. The only thing you are listening to right now is your solar plexus. That is your compass. You're being guided by your intuition. What resonates with you? And the only way you can figure out if it resonates with you or not is if you know yourself. You can't know yourself and be like, you can't not know yourself and be like, oh, that doesn't resonate with me. You don't even know enough to see if it does resonate with you. First, you have to learn yourself, and then when you truly learn yourself, when you master yourself, you can move with that, okay? So you've reclaimed your power, honored your word, and following your heart right now, because there's a level of mastery that you've reached where you know who you are now, and you know what you're not tolerating. I love that for you. Let's go ahead and get one card out of here, and then we close in. Where we at, 15? Yeah. All right. Embrace change. Ashe. Oh, so beautiful. Embrace change and welcome new possibilities. All right, y'all. So embrace them changes and welcome them new possibilities. This is beautiful. Embrace this change, which I know you guys already are. Y'all wasn't settling for the past timeline. Y'all were not comfortable there. So you are embracing the change. I don't even feel like this is advice to you guys. Y'all are literally embracing the change. And if for anybody, if it's tough for you, if you still have the naysayers that are in your ear, ignore them, okay? But truly, truly embrace change and welcome new possibilities. We have a lot going on. We have the new moon tomorrow in Leo. This is a perfect time to establish new energy, to toss away the old and establish new. Focus on the new, okay? So I feel like this new is a new you. Arise to a new you in the best of ways, in the strongest of ways, okay? You're coming back a lot stronger and solidified than who you were before. Maybe before people got over on you. Maybe before you were a little moved by things that you couldn't necessarily control, easily moved by things you couldn't necessarily control. You know, you let outside circumstances determine how you were going to feel in that moment. And now you're not doing that. You're a lot firmer now. Your feet are truly cemented in the ground, okay? So embrace this change. It is a new you, and it is by way of you. You decided that you wanted better. Better is coming, okay? How it looks, how it unfolds, that's not up to us. But when the change comes here, just rejoice, okay? Be grateful and rejoice because this is exactly what you wanted. This is exactly what you wanted, and this is also what you deserve, all right? So good job, keep going. You don't know what it's going to look like. Like I said, don't focus on the how, but things have to unfold, and they will, beautifully, all right? So just pray for your protection, but y'all got this. I love y'all. Bye.